one is going to go down. So all of a sudden now Jack is out of the equation. It is up to Acorn and Slacks here, who are not next to one another. They might as well be solos at this point to find anything that they can. Here it is, the Harpoon coming out here to desperately stay in the game, but no, there's another team behind that wall. But because he goes in a different direction, at least Acorn is up. Into top 10 he goes, and now looking for the shotgun shot. No hesitation. Hits one. Can he hit the second? He doesn't need it. He moves on. But this is pressure time. Ozzy, can he steal away more? Yes, he can. He's right behind one, and no, just barely misses out there.
That is such an uncharacteristic miss shot there, but they still clutched up a top 7. That is still consistent points, as right now it is Stretch, Saf, and Avery on the high ground. Can they have the surge up as Reverse falls, Miro falls? They are now out. Our first place team is out. Our second place team is out. Our third place team is out. Degen, Ages, and Skittles potentially still in this one. I think they've fallen as well. So right now, all the pressure is on Saf, Stretch, and Avery. Can they jump from 7th right up on the leaderboard? They have the potential to do it, and there's some big names still playing around in this one. They have 21 builds, but Avery is still looking to grab what he can. Gets the big pot. Remember, this team also has the firepower. If this breaks down into a fight of height versus low, they also have the weapons. But we have full trios down below. We have Jamper, Threats, and Rise. We have Rokane, Dubs, and Mega. These are teams who have been here before. They know what to do in these situations, and they could potentially dethrone the high ground. Dubs is going around. He's leading the charge right now. What can he find? 42 tag. I believe that might be one of the solos. I don't think that's one of our full trios, but where is the zone going to go? I believe the zone could potentially go up the mountain here. No, it's going back across Monster. Can Avery, Stretch, and Saf break their way in? Threats is going to go down. Jamper and Rise. Dubs is low right now, and this is what I was talking about. Stretch, Saf, and Avery control the high ground, and they are just forcing these teams to do their bidding and fight each other, and they're going to swoop down and clean it up unless someone can step up big.
Yeah, and listen, Pam's already done what he had to do. He's dismantled one of these teams here. So for Avery and crew, all they have to do is hit their shot. And Avery, he doesn't miss. He finds the 108. Can he find a side tag here? No, instead he's going to back off. He has to heal here. Stretch is going to have to take over now as he has the most HP out of this trio here. Remember, Staff is probably going to be the one who might just have to play for the heal off here. Stretch is all the way up top. Avery's going right back down. It's a bit of a reset. There's only 2 trios left. They're inside the zone. They clean it up. They sweep them under the rug. And now a 7 elimination victory royale for the veterans, Stretch, Avery, Saf. And again, we couldn't even pick them because there's too many teams to keep an eye out on here.
And they're doing well. We saw them take the high ground at half last game. Now they actually get the first rotating zone. We're able to see what they can do with it. Height is not luck. It's about someone being aggressive enough to take it, but can you hold it? I said it early on. If they get high ground, if they have the assault rifle ammo to clear out low, if they have the materials to hold it, it is very, very rare someone's going to be able to dethrone them. They play it to perfection, but was it enough? We've seen big elimination wins. That was a big win, but was it enough eliminations?
The thing is, this is their season to do it. There is not a lot of high ground teams in this current type of meta. It's so favorable to the low ground teams and those kind of team play styles. And for that reason, this is why we're watching them go aggressively for height. Not a lot of teams are contesting them. Every team that has contested them has been because of the fact that, okay, they just so happen to get zone favor. They might as well because it's the right thing to do. But Aussie, they're a type of team that wants to change the storyline. They want to take advantage. They don't care where the zone pulls. They want to be a high ground type of team.
They want to be a high ground kind of team. I even saw Stretch being real cheeky earlier on today. He was on social media exposing the strategies of other teams like Degen, Ages, Skittles, who like to go for high ground. It's all the mind games. And when you think, when the pressure's on, who's going to be able to handle it? That is another team very much in the ring. They've been in these positions before. They've been at the very top before. But are they going to be able to jump up into first? I didn't really see Gabe Tahi and Sprite too much in that one. We got to see Daymir and Reverse. They almost clutched it up, but we're going to throw it to the desk so they can break down the leaderboard. Was that game enough?
Boys, I'm loving the passion. I'm loving the fire, okay? That's what we like to see coming out of these games. That was game number 3, okay? There's a lot of things we have to talk about, but first, I want to just say congratulations on the victory royale. I mean, listen, Avery, Saf, Stretch, this was a team that way back when they first formed, right? Zayt retires. We're thinking, can this team, are they still good? Like, that's such a strange thing. And Vivid, I vividly remember asking this question, are they good? And you were like, bro, I'm telling you, Zayt is a god, but without them, with the inclusion of Avery, with that refresher, this team is good. And right now they're showing us that, Vivid. It's incredible.
Yeah, and in sorts, you know, backstage, the opposite of a caster curse. I think Adam did a caster gift. You know, backstage he was talking